Hey, what's up guys? It's me. I just want to make a video real quick about, not really about, but it's kind of geared towards the huge Christian-atheist rivalry that's been going on lately. I don't want to touch on that too much because that's not really, well, that's not my bag, if you will. But there's one thing that I do want to say to Christians. First, I want to say that I feel nothing hateful towards Christians at all. I don't hate Christians. I mean, the only thing that I ever really feel bad about is if I think that you suck as a person. And sometimes you suck as a person as a Christian, sometimes you suck as a person being not a Christian. It's not really about that, but there's one thing that is being said that I feel is really shitty, and that it only comes out of the mouths of Christians. You might as well believe in God, because if you don't and He is real, you're going to go to hell. I've heard this from a lot of Christians, and I just think that when you say that, it makes you look so bad. I just think it makes you look so terrible. I used to be a Christian. I really did. I was like hardcore. First 8 or 9 years of my life, I think I was Mormon. And then my mom met my stepdad when I was like 9. And he said, fuck that shit. We're going to be Southern Baptists. So we were. We just converted over. And I got really into it. Really into it. I read my Bible constantly. If I wasn't reading my Bible or eating or driving or sleeping or working or at school, then I was fucking praying. I prayed every spare moment I had. I was always praying. And I led praise and worship for youth groups at youth camps and all kinds of churches, like in the northeast area of Texas. I was in church probably like 3 nights a week. It's what got me started playing guitar, actually. I still know like hundreds of praise and worship songs. I know that Matt would kill me if he ever heard me play them. Let's see. So, I don't know. I know where you come from. I know where you're coming from. I know what it's like to be a Christian. I know that there are different types of Christians, but I'll explain what kind of Christian I was and why the type of Christian that I was would never say something like what I hear some Christians saying. I explained to you what kind of Christian I was, but I guess like the way that I interacted with God. It's so interesting to talk about it like that now because I'm not Christian anymore. As of now, I'm agnostic. I feel like I can count on the things that are around me. And that as far as like some kind of supreme being that's just beyond my comprehensive capabilities, I guess. So it's hard being agnostic now, and maybe even like a really I heard they're one and the same, but maybe even just like a really super weak atheist. It's really crazy to think about being. I don't know. I just think that that's where I'm at right now. So being in this position now, and trying to talk as a Christian is really difficult for me. But I'm going to try to tough it out. So like the way that I interacted, I'm just gonna like rewind and go back as if I was a Christian. I think that might be the easiest for me. I know that I would have never had said something like that as a Christian. I would have never have told anybody that, ever. That you should believe in God, because if you don't and He's real, you're going to go to hell. That's totally ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It's wrong. That's the wrong reason to believe in anything, because of a scare tactic. And it's insulting to your God. It is insulting to your God. I mean, think about it. It'd be insulting to you, and basically that's all God is that we've made him out to be, things that only we understand, like almost made him like human-like, And I know that's what I did. Like whenever I believed in God, He was someone that was very. It was something that was very personal to me, like very, very personal. You know, I believe that I had a personal relationship with God, and it was very intimate, and it was to me, like whenever I was a Christian, it meant the world. It meant the world to me, and I would have died for God at any point in time. I was like hardcore, and there was nothing. I was never showy about it. I mean, I do love praise and worship, but I just felt like my most awesome Christian moments were with I wasn't with anyone, and I was just praying, and I'd be crying. I was a little God girl, but never would I have told anybody that one statement. I would never would have said you should believe in God, because if you don't and He's real, you're gonna go to hell. I would have never said, God, you know, I believe in you and I love you, because if I don't, I'm scared something bad's gonna happen to me. Never would I have said that. God, my God was like way too important to me. I just know that's just the way that I was, though. And I just think it's a bad way to try to convert people. It makes you look bad. I just don't think that Christians, I don't think you should ever say that. And I think that you're wrong whenever you say that. I think that God, if you you know, I'm sure the God that you believe in, like, hears everything and everything, right? So I'm sure that if he did hear you say that, you'd be like, that's a fucking one-way ticket to hell right there, because you don't even believe in me for the right reasons. That's totally fucked up, you know what I mean? Just like, don't you believe in a God that, you know, is smart and realizes that you're only believing in Him because it's beneficial for you at the end? That's not what it's about. It's never been about that. I just think that you're going to go straight to hell if you say something like that to people, to your God. I mean, because think about it, you would feel the same way if I said to you, let's just pretend that, you know, I mean something significant to you. If anybody said this to you that you really, really cared about, said, I love you because I'm scared that if I don't, something really bad is going to happen to me. They don't fucking love you. That's not even fucking love. That's just fucking fear. That's it. That's it. I would be insulted if someone came and said that to me. I'd be like, you don't fucking love me. You fucking love yourself, and that's it. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Please stop using that argument. Please do not say that anymore, because it makes you sound like a fucking shithead. And it just it makes you look worse. It just does. You know, because I don't hate Christians, you know. I root for you. I root for you guys sometimes, you know, because, like, I know that you're desperately scrounging around for more information that's going to make you feel like you make more sense than the atheists that are tearing you apart. I really feel for you because you're the underdogs, and I feel for underdogs a lot. But all you have to do is think smart. You know, I think atheists would even respect you if they just felt like you did your homework and still came to the same conclusion that you believed in God, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with believing in something. If you feel like you're making the smartest choice and that gives you inner peace, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think it's you know, people should respect that. I don't know, be nice to each other out there, you know, because we're all doing the best that we think we can. It's important to talk. I do love the Christian-atheist rivalry, because I love hearing people share what they know, what they believe. I love watching people be passionate and all these things. I just think it's important that we question each other and we really figure out what we're doing and, like, why we think the things that we think, and just appreciate each other. It's awesome. I just think it's really awesome. Some people take it too serious, so they stick to what you know. Alright, that's all you had. I love you guys out there. Just take care of yourselves, and I'm sure you'll be hearing from me soon. I'll talk to you later.